Hello, what is up guys, and in today's video I'll be going through my rating of the top 10 LEGO Star Wars Battle Packs ever made. And as always, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and let me get started with number 10. So at number 10, I decided to put the Imperial Trooper Battle Pack that came out in 2017. And the reason behind this was, well, the minifigures were absolutely amazing. I mean, you got two Death Troopers, which were incredibly hard to get at the time because the only other set that had it was Krennic's Imperial Shuttle. And also the Stormtroopers you got were the regular Stormtroopers, not the Rebel ones that look absolutely disgusting, which we got in 2015. And we actually haven't seen like a set with a bunch of these since 2007 or 8, I don't remember, when the original Dropship Battle Pack came out. And I mean, it's been a really long time since we got those, and it was absolutely amazing. It's a great army builder to add to that. And the walker was kind of like an AT-ST walker. It just looked perfect and was just like an amazing like extra build that you could add to like your army, like your Imperial army. So yeah, that's why I put this set at number 10. So for number 9, I decided to put the Rebel Troopers Battle Pack from 2010. And kind of the only reason I did this was because it was such a nostalgic set for me. I mean, I had to include this on the list. I mean, I still remember it like it was yesterday. I got 2 of these for my 5th birthday, which was incredible. One for my grandma and one for my parents. And I just absolutely loved playing with this set when I was younger. And although the build was not the greatest from all the battle packs that we've gotten, like it was probably one of the worst ones on the list, the minifigures were incredible. I mean, you got 3 unique Hoth Rebel Troopers and a Zev Senesca. And although like you don't want named characters in there, it's a 3-to-1 ratio. So you could just get rid of your Zev Senesca, or you just don't even have to call him that and just put him in like a Y-Wing or something, like as just a pilot. But yeah, the 3 figures, I've seen so many people use those for like a mock build of some sort that had to deal with Hoth. And it's always insane seeing how people can use these figures. And plus, the set was so cheap when it came out, and that's why I put this one at number 9. So at number 8, I decided to put the Utapau Troopers Battle Pack from 2014. And the reason behind this was because it came with 4 amazing minifigures, 2 of which being the Phase 2 Clone Troopers, which we haven't really seen before this time. And to add that, it also came with 2 of the Airborne Troopers with a Pauldron, which was a neat touch to the minifigures. The build for this set was also amazing, being a Tri-Droid, which we haven't seen in LEGO Star Wars before this. And it was sort of like a Versus pack, something like we got in 2012 with the Endor Battle Pack. And it was just a really neat battle pack to get during this time. At number 7, I decided to put the 7913 Clone Troopers Battle Pack that came out in 2011. And the reason behind it was the 4 Clone Troopers that came with it, 3 of which being unique. I mean, we got a Clone Commander, an ARF Trooper, and 2 Bomb Squad Troopers. And these were all referenced from the Clone Wars because we've seen all of these. And to add to that, the speeder build for this set was really good compared to like a lot of speeder builds from previous sets or set that came out during this time. To add to that, it was a very nostalgic set for me. This was actually one of my first LEGO Star Wars sets that I ever got, so that's why I put this one at number 7. Following the 2011 Clone Troopers Battle Pack, the next set on this list is the original Clone Troopers Battle Pack from 2007. And this set included 4 amazing Clone Troopers, being the 2 regular Phase 2 Clone Troopers, a Phase 2 Shock Trooper, and a Phase 2 327th Star Corps Trooper. This set had a really nice speeder, having like a grayish red tone to it, and could even fit 2 Clone Troopers on the back of it. To add to that, we also got a little tiny turret. That was a neat add-on to this set. But the only drawback for this set and why I didn't put it any higher on this list was because it included the old Phase 2 Clone Troopers, which I don't really like. I personally prefer the newer Phase 2 Clone Troopers over the older ones. The next set on this list is going to be the 7914 Mandalorian Battle Pack that came out in 2011. And this set was just amazing. It included 4 Mandalorian minifigures and a really nice turret like we had in the set before. It also included like a machine gun build, which I thought was really sleek. To add to that, the speeder for this set was a really nice one. And in general, it was a perfect set if you wanted to make like a Siege on Mandalore mock. And that's why I put this one at number 5. Next up on this list, I put the 7667 Imperial Dropship, and this had included 3 regular Stormtroopers and a Shadow Stormtrooper, which was new to this time. It had an amazing troop transport aspect, which is sort of similar to like a battle droid carrier, except for like your Stormtroopers or Imperial Army. And in comparison to the 2019 rendition, it did not have any stickers, which was really good. And for $9.99, I think it was a great valued set, and that's why I put it at number 4. The next set on this list is the 75035 Kashyyyk Troopers Battle Pack from 2014. And this set came with 4 amazing clone troopers, 2 of which being the Phase 2 Kashyyyk clone troopers and 2 Kashyyyk scout troopers. And the reason I put this one so high on the list was because it was one of my favorite scenes from Revenge of the Sith. It had an amazing swamp speeder build that came with it that was comparable to the one that we got before in 2010. Although it was a little bit smaller, it could fit 2 minifigures. And it wasn't just a random build that we just got. It was actually something that we got from the scene in the movie. And that's why I put this one at number 3. Up next is going to be the 8014 Clone Walker Battle Pack from 2009. And this set included a Clone Gunner and 3 regular Clone Troopers. And the one thing I loved about this set was that you were able to customize the minifigures because it included like a shoulder pauldron or like a visor, and you could just put it on your minifigures. Plus, this is my favorite type of Clone Troopers. I just love the Clone Wars animated series like design that LEGO went with for these figures. And it was also a great way to build your clone army since it was only $11.99. It was a really nostalgic set since it made up a large part of the LEGO community during this time. And it's just such an iconic set. And that's why I wanted to put this one at number 2. And the number 1 best LEGO Star Wars Battle Pack ever made, in my opinion, a clear winner and LEGO's all-time best-selling set, the 501st Battle Pack. I mean, for $30, you got 4 501st Phase 2 Clone Troopers, which included a Jetpack Trooper and 3 regular Phase 2 Clone Troopers, and 2 Battle Droids. You also got a Bark Speeder, a Walker, and to add to that, 90% of the shelf life for this set, it was sold for $24 or $24.50 or something like that. I mean, it was extremely cheap, and I mean, you cannot complain with 6 minifigures in a battle pack. Both of the builds were unique to this set, although we have seen a few walkers. I believe we haven't really ever seen like a Clone Wars speeder in a battle pack, which was a great touch to this set. The only flaw for this set would be that the battle droids didn't really have anything to counter the 501st troopers with. But other than that, I feel like LEGO nailed this set. It was spot on at what the fans wanted. And that's why I think this is the best LEGO Star Wars Battle Pack ever made. Let me guys know what you guys thought was the best LEGO Star Wars Battle Pack ever made. And as always, if you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. This video took me a while to make, so I'd hugely appreciate it. And see you guys next time.